Can you imagine, right? You in the NBA, you know what I mean? You making all this money, you having an MVP season, you know what I mean? You out there going every night balling, being known as probably the best player in the NBA. The next thing you know, you find out that your teammate is fucking your mom? Your teammate is out here smashing your mom while you in the gym putting up shots, you know what I mean? Working on your free throws, you know what I mean? Getting some weight training in. Delonte is out there getting some weight training on your mom. He getting some weight training on your mom. Yo, it's me, to a TV. Come back at you guys with another reaction video. Now today, we're going to be reacting to how did this NBA star become a homeless man? And if you guys have already seen the video or the thumbnail, then you guys know that is Delonte West. Now, I used to like Delonte West as a player. I really did. But then after that whole, I guess, rumor went around that he was smashing LeBron's mom, you know what I mean? And LeBron's my favorite player, you know what I mean? I'm a little biased because I'm a 76er fan. I love Joel Embiid too. But, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron's my favorite player. So, it's like, if I'm like, okay, Delonte West is out here smashing LeBron's mom, that I don't got no respect for the dude. You know, that's your teammate. You out here smashing his mom. I don't even know if it's true or not. But, you know what I mean? We're not here to talk about that. You know what I mean? He really did have a big downfall after leaving the NBA. And whether it was because of drugs, I know he was homeless. I know that Mark Cuban has helped him out, you know what I mean, now. And he's, like, doing well from what Mark Cuban has told us. So, man, I really do hope that this man really continues on the right path. And, you know what I mean, I really hope nothing but the best for the dude, even though he smashed LeBron's mom. But, yeah, let's get right into the reaction, and, let's do it. But before we do that, actually, I almost forgot. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, but also make sure you go check out my Twitch. We be laughing, joking, having a whole bunch of fun over there. And also, we stream every day now, so we're on a pretty good, consistent stream basis, and we just be doing whatever. It's so random. I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen when I stream today. But like I said, man, I'll see you guys over there. Actually, by the time I'm done with this video, I'll probably be streaming on Twitch, to be honest with you. So make sure you click the link in the description, and I'll see you guys over there. With that being said, not gonna hold you any longer. Let's get right into this reaction.
How do you go from hitting game-winning shots next to LeBron James?
See, like I said, this dude was one of my favorite players, man. It really sucks what happened to him.
$16 million to a homeless man on the side of the street. This?
So fucking sad, dog. Like, seriously, so fucking sad. This dude was a nice player. He really was. He was a real nice player.
One of the toughest childhoods in the NBA. He grew up in poverty, parents divorced. Kids would constantly bully him for having red hair, making him feel like an outcast. For years, he struggled to fit in. The only thing Delonte had was basketball. That's what gave him his ego, his identity. And as a kid, it was the only thing that made him happy. But when Delonte turned 12, he suffered his first devastating injury and left him sidelined for months. This was the first time he wasn't able to drown out his thoughts with basketball, and he spiraled into a deep depression. His mom saw he was struggling and decided it'd be best for him to live with his dad for a bit, but this only made things worse. His dad couldn't care less about what he was going through, and his new school was full of kids that were bad influences, opening the door for him to start experimenting with prescription drugs and alcohol. It wouldn't be until his leg injury healed that Delonte could feel somewhat normal again, back to distracting his mind with basketball. By the time he got to high school, he ended up turning into a star athlete, averaging over 20 points a game. It was obvious this kid had all the talent to make it to the NBA.
Yes, he did. Dude was a fucking beast, dog. I don't care, dog. He's one of my favorite players. He's one of my favorite players, man.
As well, we're known as the best backcourt in basketball, and they torched through the regular season. Delonte was averaging 19 points a game, and the two stars led the St. Joseph Hawks to a 30-2 record. This officially put Delonte West's name on the map. With the 24th pick in the 2004 draft, it became official. Boston Celtics selected Delonte West, and he accomplished his childhood dream. But as quick as things went up for Delonte, they began crumbling down.
Yep.
Injuries derailed his first few years in the NBA, and it wouldn't be until a trade in 2008 that the world would really get to know him, for good and bad. Delonte was traded to the Cleveland
That
Cavaliers,
motherfucker smacked the shit out of
the
him.
opportunity of a lifetime.
He smacked the shit out of him.
LeBron James as the Cavs starting point guard. This was the moment he was waiting for. But his years with the Cavs would also be filled with controversy. It started with him lashing out at teammates during the preseason, which made the Cavs force Delonte to take a break and talk with a doctor. He ended up being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. This meant Delonte would have extreme emotional highs and lows. So he started taking medication, talking to professionals, and learning to live with this. But that was just the beginning of his troubles. Behind the scenes, Delonte had a secret life that no one knew about. In September 2009, he was arrested while riding through D.C. on his motorcycle. He was pulled over and had 3 different guns on him. His
3?
name was in headlines.
The fuck?
Everywhere. People started questioning
3?
what was going on in his life. He ended up getting a slap on the wrist. Sentenced to
Shit, Gilbert Arenas is fucking laughing right now.
Probation and 40 hours of community service. Then the following season, Delonte was involved in a controversy that not only left a stain on his legacy, but also LeBron's.
Exactly.
Cavs went into the 2009-2010
Fuck
playoffs
LeBron's
with
mom.
the best record in the NBA. And LeBron was on a mission to get his first ring. But after going up 2-1 in the semifinals against the Celtics, the Cavs lost 3 straight
Unless that's not what they
games
talking
and
about.
were knocked out. LeBron went from an MVP player to disengaged. As sports shows immediately jumped on the story of LeBron's meltdown, trying to figure out what happened. And they uncovered something no one saw coming. Delonte West was sleeping with LeBron's mom.
Yes.
Allegedly. Rumor has it LeBron found out
This
that
motherfucker was really smashing his mom.
during the Boston playoff series, and it completely threw him off his game. And just like that, the 2 players became the biggest sports topic in the world. Then, to make matters worse, the Cavs decided to trade Delonte away to the Timberwolves. They waived
Yo.
him immediately. He then went on to sign a 1-year deal for the 2010-2011
That's
season
funny as
with
shit.
the Celtics.
Well, that's not
But
funny, but
that was
that's...
the worst year of his career.
Can you imagine... Hold up.
Faster than they got him. It
Hold
seemed
up.
like every
Can you imagine, right? You in the NBA, you know what I mean? You making all this money. You having an MVP season. You know what I mean? You out there going every night balling, being known as probably the best player in the NBA. The next thing you know, you find out that your teammate is fucking your mom. Your teammate is out here smashing your mom while you in the gym putting up shots. You know what I mean? Working on your free throws. You know what I mean? Getting some weight training in. Delonte is out there getting some weight training on your mom. He getting some weight training on your mom. You feel me? This motherfucker crazy, yo. He out here smashing LeBron's mom while LeBron out here fucking shooting free throws. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't that some shit? This dude bugging, yo, for real, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like this motherfucker right here. Look at him. Look at him. This motherfucker right here can keep a straight face while he out there smashing LeBron's mom and this nigga shooting free throws. Nigga bugging, yo.
everything was falling apart.
Nigga bugging.
Luckily, one more team was willing to give him a chance.
This bull bugging.
Dallas Mavericks. They saw some value in the years of experience he had playing alongside LeBron James. So, the Mavs signed Delonte to a 1-year deal for the 2011-2012 season. But this season was one of the most controversial in NBA history. And it put Delonte in a position he hadn't been in since his middle school days. The NBA officially went into a lockout during the 2011 offseason due to players and owners not being able to reach an agreement with the players' union. This meant no teams could sign or trade players. Players weren't allowed to use team facilities.
RP
No one was being
to Stern,
paid.
man.
First time
RP
in
to
Delonte's
Stern.
career, he wasn't getting a consistent paycheck. And it turned out he hadn't been handling his money well at all. Delonte and his family had a $1 million 8-bedroom mansion in D.C., and he could barely afford that when he was getting paid. During the lockout, a water heater broke, and the family had to heat water up on a stovetop just to take a bath. The situation got so bad
Really?
that Delonte, while being an NBA player, had to go get a job at Home Depot.
What?
This guy literally worked at Home Depot during the lockout. He was disgusted with himself, and he wanted to get rid of anything that made him feel like a failure. So Delonte started selling every single piece of memorabilia he had.
That's fucked up, man.
When Delonte hired, he would just throw the memorabilia away, just trying to erase all the pain he was going through. This lockout was one of the most difficult times in Delonte's life, but luckily, it was short-lived. And by January 2012, the NBA was back in session, and Delonte still had an opportunity with the Mavericks. After hitting rock bottom, Delonte was given one last chance to turn things around. The only question now was, can Delonte actually bounce back? Even with everything going on personally, Delonte proved he could still be a solid role player in the NBA, bringing his numbers back up to
that crossover was nice as fuck
throughout the 2011-2012 season. But Delonte was still struggling personally. His criminal record kept him from getting a place in Dallas, so he was forced to sleep in his car and even the Dallas locker room.
Damn.
He was working for a guy who seems to genuinely care about his people, Mark Cuban. And as soon as Mark heard about Delonte's situation, he went and got him a place approved. Delonte seemed like he had a great setup here in Dallas, but still, he couldn't stay out of his own way. Going into the 2012-2013 season, Delonte signed another one-year contract with the Mavs, and he was playing hard during the preseason games. A little too hard.
This motherfucker getting a piggyback rod.
Not just officials, but his teammates. And this all hit a boiling point on October 15th. After a preseason loss, Delonte went ballistic on his teammates in the locker room, and the Mavs had enough, so they suspended Delonte for conduct detrimental to the team as a warning shot. But just 10 days later, Delonte blew up on his teammates again after another preseason loss, so the Mavs hit Delonte with another suspension. Just a few days later, he was waived from the team, officially marking the end of his NBA career. At the time, Delonte was renting an apartment with a balcony that overlooked the Mavericks arena. Delonte sat up on that balcony for days, watching fans pile into the arena, crying his eyes out, thinking about what could have been. But
how the fuck you know he was crying his eyes out?
For a couple of years, he played for teams out in China and Venezuela, but never found stability. In 2015, Delonte made his way back to the U.S., playing for the Texas Legends in the G League. But it wasn't long before he suffered a season-ending injury in April of 2015. This marked the end of Delonte's basketball days and opened the door for the darkest chapter of his life yet.
That's so fucked up, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you gotta, like, save your money, man. If you're in the NBA, you making millions, but you really gotta save your money.
Up to until these pictures went viral in 2016. A fan ran into Delonte at a gas station and recognized him, so he wanted a picture, but what he got was a weird experience. The fan posted these pictures with the caption, "Bro had a hospital robe on like he escaped from the psych ward or something." I asked what happened. He said life. Damn. We were just looking at these pictures that he wasn't on planet Earth. Nowhere close. I wouldn't call him homeless here, though. It looked like he was going through a lot, and it was taking a toll on him for sure, but homeless? Not yet. After these pictures went viral, we wouldn't hear the name Delonte West for years. No one knows what he was doing. All we know is that the next time we saw him, he was in a
worse
viral video, being attacked in the middle of a highway.
Yes.
This started going viral in early 2020, and there is a part 2 of the aftermath, showing Delonte West shirtless, handcuffed, and in a rage.
Yes.
Goddamn name sales. Hang on. And they, I'm worth President Trump. I'm real president. I'm not the leader. All the gang. We have.
At this point,
This shit is sad, man. Like, seriously.
Help immediately.
This shit is sad.
Delonte's former college teammate Jameer Nelson posted this message online, begging for Delonte to get help and spreading awareness on how serious mental health really is. But nothing really came of this, and it wasn't long until he once again disappeared for months. The next time we saw Delonte was September 2020, and it was clear that he was at rock bottom. What does a homeless NBA player look like? Well, a heartbreaking picture started going viral, showing Delonte on the streets of Dallas, the cardboard sign, begging for money. This time, when Delonte went viral, things felt different. This picture took the internet by storm, and the NBA world started rallying together to try to get Delonte some help. Anyone and everyone that ever met Delonte was posting online, begging for someone to get him help or offering it. Even LeBron wanted to fly Delonte out to LA and offered to spend whatever money it took to get him back on his feet. But no one could find him. Every minute was important. It felt like it was a matter of time before things hit a point of no return. Thankfully, there was one more person trying to hunt Delonte down. Mark Cuban. Mark saw these pictures and videos go viral throughout 2020 as well. And as soon as he saw Delonte was in Dallas, he started making every call he could to try and find him. A few days went by, and Mark was able to get a hold of Delonte. They agreed to meet at a gas station in Dallas where Mark picked him up. Not long after, Mark confirmed with reporters that he did pick him up, saying, "I can just confirm that I found him and helped him. The rest is up to Delonte and his family to tell." We didn't hear anything about Delonte for another month or so. Then, out of nowhere, Mark shared a couple of pictures and an update, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Delonte West. A long way to go, but he's taken the first steps and shared these with all of us as a thank you for the love and support."
Man, I'm praying for this dude on some real shit, though.
Alive and happy. And now it's being reported that Delonte has a job working for the same rehab center that he attended. From
Good.
NBA player to homeless, this might be Delonte's last opportunity to save himself. Mental illness is hell. It's an internal battle that you have to live with forever. So if there's anything you take away from Delonte's story or this video, it's that it's okay to ask for help. In fact, Delonte getting in that car with Mark Cuban and accepting the help he needs, that's the strongest thing he's ever done.
Man, this shit is emotional as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, this shit emotional. At the end of that, man, that's tough, man. Like, seriously, like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? What this dude did to you, whatever. But it's like, I'm telling you, that just shows like you can like forgive anybody. You know what I mean? Like LeBron tried to get to him and shit. You know what I mean? Like LeBron, like the dude he fucked over the most. You know what I mean? Like imagine your teammate smash your mom, and then you know what I mean. You see these pictures and these videos. You know what I mean? And you actually finding your heart. You know what I mean? To at least like forgive him. You know what I mean? Enough to be like, you know what? I want to help this dude out. You know what I mean? Because I've seen him as high, I've seen him as low. You know what I mean? Like. That's pretty fucking crazy, man. But god damn, man, this shit a little emotional. I ain't gonna hold you, but fuck. But I'm praying for Delonte West, yo. Let me know in the comment section if y'all were fans of Delonte West at all, yo. Let me know. And dang, man, I'll talk to you guys later. Delonte, I'm praying for you, brother. I'm praying for you. All right, yo. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace out, yo. For real.